Hi everyone, this is Catherine from Ontario, just entering my 8th and ninth MET courses and beginning my 26th year as an elementary teacher in Ontario. I'll apologize for my video. For some reason I can't seem to keep the picture moving as quickly as my lips, and I've been looking into it, but haven't figured out the glitch yet. Plus, been having some internet issues after a big storm here on Wednesday night, so I'll do my best. My ed tech story is I didn't really have one. I worked in the classroom, saw the technology available, and knew I wasn't really utilizing it properly, watching my colleagues and realizing that most of us did research, keyboarding skills, and sadly to say, kids playing games on the computer when the teacher just needed some downtime. I knew this wasn't necessarily the best way to use technology, but I had no idea how to even start to make this a better experience for myself and for my kids in my class. Also, over the past few years, I really noticed a huge decrease in my ability to engage my class and keep them interested, and wasn't sure how I went about fixing that problem either. We spent a lot of time together. I would ask them what they needed, and they didn't seem to really know either. They just knew that what I seemed to be teaching them wasn't interesting to them and wasn't challenging them in ways that the technology was available to do. So I started looking into a little bit more of the brain science behind engagement, read a lot of the work by Daniel Levitan, and realized that perhaps the kids teaching today, their brains are wired differently than the kids that I taught 25 years ago. You know, they're bombarded by technology 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. So during my adventures in trying to figure out how to become a more effective teacher for students that I wasn't sure I knew how to teach anymore, I came across the MET program. And I guess that's where my ed tech story really began. Learned a lot in my previous 7 courses and realized I have a great passion or excitement about makerspaces. Thanks, Trish and Janelle. Digital storytelling, and I realized perhaps that I need to work a little bit more on how perhaps we get colleges of education to better prepare our new teachers in the faculties of ed. I've had 2 nieces and a nephew graduate from the faculties in the last 2 years, and they aren't leaving the colleges with any better ed tech than I did 27 years ago. So I spent a lot of time this summer showing them things that I had learned, introducing them to makerspace and digital storytelling, as well as online museums and all the great things that technology affords. So I really think there has to be a push towards improving the teacher education programs and helping these students leave with the skills that they need to engage today's kids. So as I said, I'm excited about everything I learn. I want to continue developing my skills in the area of makerspace. There's so many opportunities in every area to use it, as well as digital storytelling and digital portfolios. And again, as I said, perhaps introducing more students that we get from the faculty into the idea of how technology can really be used well in the classroom and effectively. Look forward to working with everyone, and I hope we have a great term. Bye-bye.